2025년 국제우주산업 콘퍼런스가 글로벌 우주 항공 수도 경남 공존과 성장의 미래를 열다 경상남도 진주시 사천시 한국우주기술진흥협회 제 경남 테크노파크 많은 시청 바랍니다. 구독과 좋아요는 큰 힘이 됩니다.
So where is Quebec? So we have the eastern province located here in blue. As you can see, we are very close to major states such as New York, Vermont, and close to the Great Lakes of Canada. TI agreement on science and technology. We have a diversified economy touching many sectors from clean energy, aerospace, we'll come back on that, but also digital technology, spanning AI, quantum industry. You can see all the major US technology have established their research lab in Quebec, as well as Samsung AI lab, for example. And we have also natural resources, major investment as well from Korea, from EcoPro, POSCO, to produce the greenest battery in North America. And of course all other sectors as well, aluminium, life science, hydrogen. So, how about the aerospace sector? So, Quebec ranks 6th worldwide in sales. As you can see on that graph here, that's 3% of worldwide sales. And Montreal is the capital where you can find everything around it. In the 20-kilometer radius around Montreal, you can find everything you need to build an aircraft from A to Z. So that's why it's considered to be like a major capital in aerospace after Toulouse and Seattle. If you check here as well, Canada is 2%, so altogether we have around 5%. Few numbers, about 230 SMEs located in Quebec, 21 billion in sales. That's 80% of that is exported outside of Quebec, and it's the first economic sector of our province, ranking about 12.4% of all our exports. Or about 41,000 people working in that industry, and what is interesting is 75% of all R&D across Canada is happening around Montreal. So 75 cents out of each dollar invested in the aerospace industry is happening in Montreal. One worker out of 106. So if you live in Montreal, you have a lot of chances to know someone working in the aerospace industry. What do we export? So aircraft is number one, with Airbus, Bombardier, is exporting a lot, but also engine. We have Pratt & Whitney Canada, established in Quebec. Simulators, CAE, the number one company in the world, is established in Quebec, as well as Bell Helicopter, Textron, who is manufacturing in Quebec as well. Where does it go? 71% to USA, and you can see Australia 2%, and other countries here. But the good thing is that this is still doesn't have a tariff from USA, so it's good to go. Who are composing our industry? So you can see we have like 6 prime contractors. So Boeing, Airbus have presence in Quebec. Airbus is manufacturing the A220 out of Quebec. Bell Textron, the helicopter 505, for example. Bombardier, of course, with all these range of products. CAE, Pratt & Whitney. And we have 15 integrators, tier 1 companies, ranking from Rolls-Royce, GE, L3 Harris, Thales, and maybe this company, Aerodeftek. I don't know if you know this company, but when we had the Apollo 11 mission to the moon, the first one, the first lunar module that landed on the moon had a landing gear made out from Aerodeftek. So the first man-made object that landed on the moon was a Quebec manufactured landing gear. As I was saying, so you can do from A to Z in Quebec. It goes from the manufacturing, pre-assembly, the tooling, all the way to the assembly, the finishing, as well as the MRO. And we also can do the licensing. So you can build the plane from A to Z and license it within Quebec. Of course, we're also home to ICAO since 1947, about 80 years of presence here. IATA for the airline, IBAC for for the business aviation. All of them are established in Quebec as Montreal, the capital city. We have a good industry support, about 2 billion invested from the Canadian government, similar amount from the Quebec government to support the future of aerospace. We also have a new initiative called the Espace Aero. So it's 3 sites around Montreal. One is located around next to the you can find about it here. And you also have the Longueuil point on the right side, which is where the Canadian Space Agency is located. And the one on the left is Mirabel, where Airbus is located. So all 3 of them are like the new version of our industry. And I have a video, I don't know if you get that.
Innovation. What does it mean to truly innovate? It's the result of people creating a movement, a change. Imagine a world where decarbonization leads the way, where autonomy drives progress and rigorous testing ensures excellence. We're pioneering advanced structures and sustainable technologies that redefine flight. We're not just shaping the future of aviation. We're envisioning cleaner skies, smarter flights, and endless possibilities. Across borders and beyond, our vision resonates. From concept to creation, every step forward is a testament to the dedication and passion of those committed to sustainable, intelligent, and advanced air mobility. In the pursuit of innovation, we collaborate, we innovate. Join us in reaching new heights.
There you go, so that's the new project at the government of Quebec. So of course we have also a ministry that is backed by a broad ecosystem of academics. So I'll maybe not spend too much time on that, but you have of course Concordia, McGill, Polytechnic Montreal, that are leading institutions providing like a very high talented students. We have also industry association in various branches of sector. Air Montreal are the one that produce the video you just saw, but PIA also in the research innovation. I know we are working closely with CARI and Korean Aerospace University. If you look at the R&D, so I was saying 75% of all R&D are spent in Quebec, but also like all the companies in Quebec, we invest about 12.4% of their GDP within the R&D in Quebec, which makes a great innovation ecosystem. Largest investors are Platinum Canada, CAE, Bombardier, Thales, Eurotech, and that's an interesting fact that really like 70% of all companies in Quebec have already worked and partnered with university to establish an innovation project. So it's a really dynamic ecosystem. If now we look a little bit at the space industry as well, so the Canadian Space Agency is located in the city of Saint-Hubert, which is in the Greater Montreal area as well. You can find in the Quebec space industry generated 1.25 billion in revenue with export on the rise and 39% of the industry jobs based in Quebec. Industry here operating in Quebec include MDA, they do the Canada, that's the Department of Space Station, North Star, which does space traffic management, anomaly detection, NGC to design and autonomous artificial vision and guidance navigation, GSG-SAT, hydrogen, space bridge, development of ground satellite communication and system technology, amongst many more, but I will not list them all, I listed the main one. We also have on the unmanned aerial system different various skills as well as the testing capacity. We have large lands in Quebec, so we can test easily many drones and unmanned vehicles. We had the creation of the General Dynamics Mission System Center of Excellence in Sherbrooke. On the defense side, 22% of the jobs of Canadian defense are located in Quebec. and 46% of all the federal aerospace and defense contracts have been allocated to Quebec companies between 2015 to 2021. That's 1.5 billion awarded to Quebec businesses. And we have expertise in many numerous areas of the defense industry and the security application. So again, we find Bombardier Defense, CAE, Bell, but also L3 Harris, Lockheed Martin, the whole Harris presence in Quebec for the defense industry. If I check a little bit broader, of course, we have the optic photonics and AI ecosystem that apply a lot in the aerospace sector, with a project that was kind of leading the way, dependable AI. How do you implement AI in a critical system, especially for aerospace, where you can control and make sure you have complete understanding of the AI algorithm, so that you need to make sure it doesn't evolve in a way you don't control it anymore. But of course, we have Scale AI, which is the largest AI part of the largest AI ecosystem of Canada, located in Quebec. CAE, that works on development of digital immersive aviation solution. Vision imaging, instrumentation, sensor, and optic photonic, of course, LIDAR, sensor, laser, all of this. And of course, what is really important is how do we aim for the next generation of environmental friendly aeronautics. So of course, we have the Bombardier Challenger that meets this criteria, but of course, Ricardo, H55, many different solutions to help this industry. So you can see that Telesim, for example, developed the CDC image sensor for the NASA Mars mission robot, Spirit and Opportunity. We had also a GPS-like lunar positioning system developed by NGC in Quebec. CAE, of course, that is developing immersive digital technology using data and AI in their ecosystem. Pratt & Whitney for the hybrid electric demonstrator, for the Bell helicopter for the electrically distributed anti-torque system, SAF for the sustainable aviation fuel. And of course, we have also a university and vocational study that helped to get this result. ENA is the largest North American aerotechnic training school, and it's nearly 1,300 students. So we have a numerous programs that are supporting this. And of course, also the Canada first factory school operated in 4 cities, which is the École des métiers de l'aérospatiale de Montréal. So the key takeout, strategic location with access to 80% of the global aerospace market thanks to a vast free trade agreement network, a special access to the North American network, of course. Cutting edge aerospace with AI, defense, security, remotely piloted aircraft system, space application. Innovation leaders with 75% of Canadian R&D taking place in the Greater Montreal, and a complete ecosystem centered on 2 leading prime contractors, Airbus, Bell, Textron, Bombardier, CAE, Pratt & Whitney, and Boeing is landing soon in Quebec, so that will be the 6th. So we are preparing a mission as well to the Seoul ADEX trade show next October, so we really hope to meet you there again. Thank you very much, and Samida.